자, 오늘 할 게임 에거스 크리스티 에르쉘 푸알로 첫 번째 사건, 에르컬 푸알로 첫 번째 사건 어제 이어서 해봅시다. 어저께 굉장히 졸면서 해갖고 끝에는 너무 졸려갖고 힘들어가서 결국 범인은 오늘 잡기로 했죠. 엘리자베스랑 레하나랑 뭔가 있는 느낌이에요, 확실히. 두 문구 다 딱딱 대응하는 느낌으로 되어 있고. 인간은 저택 고용이니까 덜 친한 느낌이고, 고용인이 소령 흉내를 냈다. 관련이 있을 것
This will not
같은데
get me at.
안 되고.
What a revelation!
레어나와 엘리자베스 모두 루크에 대한 죽음을 슬퍼함. 흉내내었다.
I must act.
어? 안 되네요.
Come, my little grape. I must take a
오, 이게 안
different.
돼?
The pieces of the puzzle are final.
엘리자베스는 시신을 창백해 보였고 다른 고용인들은 자기 일로 바빴다. 엘리자베스가 시신을 발견한 것이 분명한데 그녀가 살인 사건에 가담했을까? 가담하지는 않았을 것 같은데. 발견했다.
Another success. I ne-
비록 레아나의 일이 주방과 팬트리에게 집중되어 있지만 전혀 그녀를 본 기억이 없다. 흉내냈다.
Magnifique.
소령을 흉내내는 것이 레아나의 역할이었다. 왜 그래야 했는지는 아직 확실하지 않다. 왜 그녀는 엘리자베스의 행적을 덮어줘야 한다고 느꼈을까? 가담하지 않아서.
Order and method.
음,
I cannot see the logic in this.
이게 무슨 의미인지 모르겠네요. 왜 엘리자베스의 행적을 덮어줘야 했을까? 엘리자베스가 레아나의 도움을 청하러 왔다고 주장한다. 그렇다면 왜 레아나는 엘리자베스를 도왔을까? 엘리자베스가 죽인 거야?
Is there something I am not? Order and method.
그녀를 본 기억은 없다.
Come, my little great.
아, 이거랑 이건가 보다. 관계가 돼 있다. 얘는 관계가 없다.
I should not be
그쵸?
surprised.
그럼 이거랑 이거야? 이거랑 이거가 왜 연결되지? 왜 아치볼트는 전화를 받는 것처럼 꾸몄는가와 그녀를 팬트리에선 그녀를 본 기억이 없다.
Some would say a lucky guess. I would.
아치볼트는 한 고용인의 행정을 덮여주기 위해 연기력을 발휘했다. 레하나 아닌가? 그럼 여기 이거상으로는 이제 엘리자베스로 연결될 것 같기도 한데.
This will not get me any. Things are beginning to become clearer.
레아나는 소령 연기를 하고 엘리자베스는 그 사이에 소령을 죽이고, 그리고 그 사이에서 이제 아치볼트가 엘리자베스의 행적을 덮는 방식으로 세 명이 트리오가 범인이라고 이제 추리를 하는 게 아닐까 싶네요. 또 추리해야 돼? 아치볼트는 엘리자베스의 행적을 덮기 위해 전화를 꾸며냄.
Magnifique.
엘리자베스가 살인자다. 스스로의 신뢰에 눈이 가려져 알아채지 못하다니 믿을 수 없다. 지금 돌아보면 내 얼굴을 뻔히 바라보는 단서가 있었는데 말이다. 손님들 사이 관계를 추적하며 시간을 보냈다. 이들의 동기와 의도는 용의자라는 의혹을 제기하기에는 충분했지만 그들의 정신이 팔려 있느라 다른 집안 구성원 중 한 사람이 빠진 것을 알아차리지 못했다. 아직도 이해할 수 없는 건 바로 나는 수도에서 운명의 날 이후로 내 판단으로 인해 떠돌아다닐 일은 없게 하겠다고 자신에게 약속했다. 하지만 또 한 번 바보가 된 건 나였다. 이제 오늘 밤에 더 할 것은 없다. 아침에 엘리자베스 양을 대면할 준비를 하려면 최소한 머리를 쉬게 하려는 노력을 해야 한다. 제8장 진시츠. 이게 대체 무슨 코끼리가 탈출해서 3층으로 올라가기라도 하는 건가? 정확히 내 머리 위에서 나는 소리다. 하지만 그곳은 창고방이다. 문이 열려 있네요. 뭔가 총이라도 준비하고 들어가지. 당신 뭐야? 뭐야? 왜 여기 있지? 대체 스털렁 씨가 한밤중에 이런 소란을 일으키는 이유가 무엇이란 말인가? 아치볼트는 약간의 소 한밤중에 일어나 약간의 소음을 냈다. 그가 왜 그러는지를 정확히 알아내야 한다. 반드시 그가 무슨 일을 꾸미고 있는지 정확히 알아내야 한다. 오마에 뭐 하고 있지? 수사가 가능한 건 딱히 없고요.
Monsieur Starling,
Oh, Detective, I was just.
please. I eagerly await to hear what reason you give for being in the storage room at this hour.
뒤에 저거 있잖아요, 저거. 찻장? 바닥이 쓸림 자국이 있는데 뭔가 숨겨둔 것 같은데요?
A butler's job is never.
I am no fool, monsieur. You have spun enough stories this weekend.
Honestly, Detective, you'd.
And with good reason.
I've been thinking about my time. with
가족들
the
생각을
family.
하고 있었다.
I often think on fond memories, but it does not take me to a storage room in the middle of the night.
There are many memories held within these walls.
스털링 씨는 마치 이 집을 떠날 계획이라는 것처럼 말한다.
You never let on. How long have you known it was her?
Monsieur, I am Detective Hercule Poirot. I only show my hand when I deem it necessary.
아예 살짝 찔러봤는데 대놓고 그냥 엘리자베스가 범인인 거 어떻게 하셨어요? 막 이러고 있네.
You will be taking her away then.
물론이지.
She will stand trial for what she has done.
But you don't know the full story. She is just a servant in this house. If she is arrested, that will be the end for her.
If Mademoiselle was only protecting herself, as you both have claimed, she will surely be found innocent.
Deceive? I'm sorry that I lied to you about the medal.
스털링 씨는 자신이 한 일을 정면으로 맞닥뜨리고도 변함없이 인정하지 않는다.
Would you care to explain the fake telephone call? It was purely for my benefit, no?
Why would I fake a telephone call?
The same reason that Mademoiselle Rihanna dressed in the Major's jacket in the snow, to allow not only the guests but me to believe the Major was still alive.
I didn't kill him, Detective.
I know, monsieur, but I also know that you helped the one that did to cover their tracks.
It wasn't like that. We were just trying to help. She had no part in it. I didn't realize the noise I was making.
Obviously. Were you preoccupied looking for another of the Major's medals?
Of course not. I already explained.
No, monsieur. You attempted to dupe me again into
Please, Detective. I know you know how it ended up in my possession. I was just trying to get some extra money together to send home.
Theft of a medal would be the very least of your problems.
The Major's military storage box.
소령의 군용 보관. 맞다. 이 집에는 비밀 방이 하나 있죠.
The one that stored his medals.
Amongst other things, yes.
And those other things are?
I had to protect her. If you found it when searching the study, you would have carted her off then and there.
Whatever it is you have hidden. I need a moment.
안 되네요. 이거 바로 저 같으면 이거 문이다. 뒤에 벽 뒤에 문이 있어. 근데 수색이 안 되네.
Aha.
아마도 여기 위에 걸려 있었던 건데 지금 떼고 이거를 나서 이 성인 판자가 여기 있는 게 아닐까라는 생각이 들어요. 생각하자.
What a revelation! The pieces of the puzzle are
Oh.
이게 조사하는 게 떴군요. 오! 숨겨진 방? 이 집에는 밝혀내야 할 비밀이 더 있는 것 같다. 소량의 군용 물품 상자다. 몇 통의 편지와 약간의 유류품이 들어있다. 왠지 속 터지는 일이 이제 발견될 것 같은데. 값비싸 보이는 라이터다. 안타깝게도 전쟁을 고스란히 겪은 것 같다. 자, 나의 작은 회색 뇌세포야? 이미 이 미스터리에 대한 아는 것이 있을 거라 믿는다.
Mhm.
고인이 된 자작의 유언장이다. 안젤리네를 진정으로 사랑하는 것 같다. 유언장, 선언. 나 에드윈 반덴보시 자작은 맑은 정신 상태에 있음을 선언한다. 이 유언장은 어떠한 외압 또는 강압에 의하지 않고 나의 의사에 따라 작성되었다. 제1조. 나의 사망 시 나의 배우자인 카산드라 판덴보시 가문의 재산에 대한 유언 집행자로 임명하며 판덴보시가의 이름으로 남은 모든 재산은 나의 유일한 딸 안젤리네 판덴보시에게 물려준다. 카산드라한테는 돈을 안 주네요. 미지금 채무 나의 의료 비용, 장례식 비용 및 관리 비용은 벨기에 국립은행에 개설된 판덴보시 가문 계좌에서 지급한다. 내 딸 안젤리네에게 너에게 눈에 넣어도 아프지 않을 밤하늘에서 가장 빛나는 별과 같은 나의 딸 한순간이라도 그 빛이 바래지 않도록 하려무나. 나의 아내 카산드라에게 함께 보낸 즐거운 세월에 고맙다는 말을 전하고 싶소. 우리는 웃음을 나누고 사랑하며 힘을 합쳐 이 세상에서 가장 귀중한 선물 같은 존재를 낳았지. 앞으로도 당신이 그 아이를 보호하고 기회와 희망으로 가득한 앞날을 준비해 주리라 믿소. 에드윈 판덴보시 찾아. 빅토르 휴즈 변호사 사무실. 나가려는데 이제 창고 문 막아버리는 거 아니야? 이 장미? 이 장미 분장 게임 맨 처음 시작할 때 그 한여 감금했을 때 그 문에도 이런 장미 분장이 있었던 걸로 기억하는데 여기도 똑같이 있네요.
Things are beginning.
이 라이터는 소련의 것이 분명하다. 부대 문양을 보아 확실한데 이미 내 소지품에 있지 않던가? 빗자루, 살인 무기.
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of.
드디어 살인 무기를 찾았군요. 이 아까 그 소령의 상자 안에 이런 내용의 그 서류들이 있었나 봐요. 소령은 전쟁포를 살살했고 그래서 자카리아가 싫어하는군요, 소령을. 그래서 그 문제 때문에 전역당했고 연금을 받지 못한다. 설마
I cannot see the logic in this. Is there something?
음. 전쟁 지도.
I should not be surprised by my.
오케이, 좋아요. 군용 상자에서 찾은 라이터는 확실히 소령의 것이다. 즉, 다른 것은 소령의 것이 아니란 뜻이다. 아치볼트상 문 잠그지 않았군요.
There is no use lying any.
정원을 조사하다가 소령의 것으로 짐작된 라이터를 발견했습니다.
He always had his regiment lighter that he received in the war on his person.
And yet, it was not his regiment emblem that was engraved on it.
My father's. It must have fallen out of my pocket. You still have it, detective.
오,
Monsieur, you have stashed evidence, manipulated a crime scene, obscured my investigation, and yet it is a lighter that you worry about most?
If it is my path to end up behind bars for what I have done, so be it. It is Elizabeth that you cannot allow to be locked up without the truth being told. I have heard how you fought for that young maid before. Fleurette, is it? I only ask that you do the...
시체 부검했을 때 방어 수단으로 칼을 휘둘렀다 그랬잖아요. 아마 엘리자베스가 막 진짜 죽일 생각으로 막 그런 거는 아닐 수도 있다는 생각이 갑자기 드네요. 나는 사법 공무원으로서 정의와 공정을 지키겠다는 맹세를 했다. 엘리자베스 양에게는 다른 용의자처럼 법정에서 자기 결백을 증명할 기회가 주어져야만 한다. 그건 당연하지. 사라진
You
삶.
found it.
Even the secret area that has been created here is not concealed enough to stop Detective Hercule Poirot.
I couldn't just leave it at the scene for you to find.
The Major was killed by his own knife. The knife that protected his life during the war would eventually be the one that ended it.
It was in his holster when he attacked her. He had hold of her arm. What else was she meant to use to get him off of her?
그가 엘리자베스를 공격할 때 칼은 칼집에 꽂혀 있었습니다. 역시 먼저 공격했군요. 그는 엘리자베스의 팔을 붙들었고요. 그러면 그를 떼어내기 위한 달리 무슨 방법이 있었겠습니까? 소령의 칼은 쉽게 빼앗겼을 것 같지는 않다. 칼이 손에 닿으려면 분명 가까운 위치에 있었을 것이다. 아마 주장하는 것처럼 소령이 공격한 것이 맞을 것이다.
She didn't plan any of it, Detective. She was only defending herself.
That is what Mademoiselle told you?
She did, and I believe her. You think you knew the Major, but you had no idea. He was a monster and had more secrets than all of us combined.
That may be true, but that does not excuse what she has done.
Put yourself in her shoes for a minute. If a man like that had attacked me the way he did Lizzie, I would have done a lot worse to him.
엘리자베스는 소령 씨에게 자신의 입장에 소령이 자신을 공격했다는 이야기를 했다. 그런 이야기를 꾸며냈을 가능성이 있다고 생각하려 애쓰지만 나도 그녀가 살인 같은 것을 할 수 있으리라고 믿어지지 않는다.
I need a moment.
I must act on thought and
이게 안 이어지네요.
another success.
내가 찾은 것은 아치볼트의 라이터뿐이라면 다른 것은 그가 수거했을 것이다. 아치볼트가 정원에 수거할 만한 것이 무엇이었을까? 아치볼트는 정원에 있었다. 칼밖에 없지 않을까?
Magnifique.
아치볼트는 창밖으로 살인에 쓰인 물건을 떨어뜨렸고 정원에서 수거하여 비밀방울에 숨겼다.
There is no use lying.
그럼 제가 그날 밤 정원에서 본 사람 당신이었죠?
When you asked me yesterday about
Nespa?
seeing someone out there, I thought the game was up.
That does not explain what you were doing out there.
When Lizzie took me to the study, the knife was still in the Major's chest, and I knew I had to get rid of it. I dropped it out of the window, knowing no one would be going outside. It was
So you collected it under the cover of darkness and stowed it away in here where you thought no one would find it.
After your questioning in the pantry, I knew you were onto something, and I couldn't leave it here.
And where did you plan on moving it to?
Honestly, I don't know.
엘리자베스를 구하기 위해 그 물건을 수거해 숨긴 것을 보면 그는 그녀가 법망을 피하게 해주고 싶었던 것이다. 뭐 할 수 있는 게 없는데. 뭘 놓친 거지? 대화도 안 끝났고. 수사를 덜 했나? 상층으로 나갈 순 없고. 뭐지? 뭘 안 했지? 대화 한 번 더 하실래요?
There is no use.
마지막으로 하나 질문하겠습니다. 왜 그러셨습니까?
Why I would risk everything to help Lizzie?
Exactement.
Because she is family.
가족이니까.
If you were in that position, you...
I can assure you, monsieur, that I would not.
Then perhaps that says something about you, detective. I would do anything for her. For any of my staff.
Even if it means crossing the boundaries of the law.
Without question.
스털링 씨가 가족으로 여기는 사람을 보호하기 위해 어느 정도까지 할 수 있는지를 알고 나니 존경스럽다. 하지만 그러한 정도가 무고한 사람들을 보호하기 위해 제정된 법률을 어기는 데까지 이른다면 그것은 좌시할 수 없다. 집안 숙녀분들 아침 시중을 들고 나면 레아나 양과 직원 방에서 기다리십시오.
Aye, detective. But please, you have to help Lizzie. It was all an accident. She doesn't deserve to spend the rest of her days behind bars because of that man.
If she is put behind bars, it is because that is what the courts have decided.
Detective, you can't be so cruel.
근데 이 시기엔 확실히 그럴 수 있을 것 같아요. 왜냐면 저번에 게임 시작할 때도 범죄를 안 저질렀는데도 유죄를 받아갖고는 갔잖아요. 여기 여자는 여기 안젤리네는 잘 살아갖고 이제 결혼까지 하려고 그러는데.
It is not cruelty, monsieur. It is the law.
비밀방에서 그 문서를 찾고 나자 엘리자베스가 소령을 살해한 이유가 맞아떨어진다. 엘리자베스가 살인자다.
I must take a different. I cannot see the logic in this. But
연금을 받지 못해 재정 상태가 좋지
another
못하다.
success. I never doubted myself.
소령은 재정적 어려움으로 인해 수입원을 절실하게 찾아 헤매게 되었다. 그렇게 어려울 때 누구에게 의지할 수 있었을까?
Things are beginning to be.
소령은 일을 진행시켜야 했다. 돈을 벌려면 그럴 수밖에 없었다. 일을 완수하기 위해 무엇을 할 수 있었을까?
Come, my little grey cells.
민병대 조직한 거 이거 아니야? 아! 파업을 막는 일을 했잖아요.
I must take a different.
자체의 민병대를 조직했다.
Order and method.
이렇게 이어야 되는 건가 보다.
The pieces of the puzzle are
경비가
finally coming to.
약속한 돈을 확실히 받기 위해 소령은 파업 참가자들을 공격할 것을 명했다. 일부러 사건을 일으켜야지 왜냐면은 고용주 에르네스토가 실적이 없으면은 막 싫어하잖아요. 실적주의자여갖고는 실적 없는데 내가 돈을 다 줘야 돼? 막 이런 남자여갖고 일부러 공격을 했나 봐요.
What a revelation! I should not be surprised by my.
엘리어스가 복수를 다짐했을 수도 있다. 음.
I must act up.
하나는 뭐지? 어, 목수는 다짐했다. 오, 이거 하나는 진짜 모르겠는데 감이 안 오는데요? 이건가 보다. 이것 때문에 이거.
Some would say a lucky guess.
그 사실이 드러나면 그의 명성은 땅에 떨어지고 말 것이다. 해법 편지의 동기로는 안성맞춤이다. 엘리자베스가 복수심에 불타는 성격으로 보이진 않는다. 하지만 모든 흔적이 사랑하는 루크를 위한 복수를 위해 그녀가 단행한 행위임을 가리키고 있다. 만약 내가 엘리자베스 양과 대면해야 한다면 나는 최선을 다해야 할 것이고 내 작은 회색 뇌세포는 최대한 각성한 상태여야 한다. 최소한 지금은 휴식을 취해야 할 시간이다. 잠에 취해 뭉그적거린 시간이 없다. 엘리자베스 양을 대면하고 가능하다면 마침내 그때 발생한 일이 진실을 나타내야 한다.
Detective Poirot, I'm glad you're awake.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. It has certainly not been a night of peaceful sleep. There is something that we must discuss.
Please, Detective, I'm not sure I can take any more surprises like last night.
I'm afraid this may be the most upsetting of them all.
You have found Felix's killer, haven't you?
I have. And the guilty party will certainly come as a shock.
Detective, please.
It was Mademoiselle Elizabeth that.
You must be mistaken. Elizabeth could not do such a thing.
I assure you I am not. It is something I spent much of last night deliberating. When you spoke of the telephone lines being out of order, it made me question the conversation I thought I had heard Monsieur Sterling make with the Major before connecting the call to him.
But it hasn't been working all weekend.
Exactement, mademoiselle. That is when I knew I had once again been lied to.
설롱시 레아나 양과 이야기를 나누러 가는 길에 저는 엘리자베스
She
양을
was
만났습니다.
meant to be resting in the staff quarters. She has not been well.
I am afraid that was yet another lie, orchestrated to keep her from
Why would you think that, Detective?
I only managed a few words with her before we were quite abruptly interrupted by Monsieur Sterling.
I must admit, he has a habit of speaking over the other staff.
It was much more than merely disturbing our conversation. It was done with the intention to prevent Mademoiselle saying something that she should not.
So, Elizabeth killed Felix, and then Archibald helped her cover it up?
In its simplest form, oui. I have heard it directly from.
You have spoken with Elizabeth already? Did she admit to it?
Not Elizabeth, but Monsieur Sterling.
이거 버그네요. 자막 버그.
I wasn't. What were you doing in there, detective?
It was Monsieur Sterling that I found in there. I was taken by some surprise to hear anyone awake at that hour.
What on earth was he doing?
He claimed he was merely reminiscing of his time with the family.
You don't believe him.
It did not take long for me to uncover the truth of why he was there and the location of the Major's murder weapon.
창고방 안에 숨겨진 구역에 대해 알고
Hidden
계셨습니까?
area?
A room that held all of the Major's secrets.
I had no idea. Did you discover the reason for his blackmail?
I did. Were you aware he was dishonorably discharged from the army?
Dishonorably? What does that mean?
안젤리나에게 진실을 숨기지는 않겠지만 소령의 이전 행각에 대해서는 최대한 사려 깊은 방식으로 전달해야겠다. 자카리아 씨가 전쟁 중에 겪은 문제들을 알고 계시니
Yes, Gideon told me about the conversation you had. It is really quite upsetting.
Zachariah was adamant of the Major's cruelty during the war, but the extent was not known until now. He killed a number of prisoners, men that were friends of Zachariah.
Surely not. He would not do such a thing. They must.
I am afraid not. They were in fact unarmed.
Oh, detective.
It is the reason he was discharged, denied his military pension, and I believe the reason he fled England.
He had been such an important part of my life for so long, but I feel like I hardly knew him.
스턴롱 씨는 엘리자베스 양의 결백을 단호히 주장하고 있습니다.
Innocence? You said it was she that killed him.
It was her hand that held the knife, but he was quite insistent it happened in self-defense.
In all of the years I have known her, she has barely even raised her voice. I cannot believe she would do something like that out of malice.
The whole truth cannot be known until Mademoiselle Elizabeth has told her story.
마주차 엘리자베스 양의 성격에 대한 선입견으로 사건에 대한 그녀의 개입 가능성을 인지하지 못했다. 나만 그런 것은 아닌 것
Will
같다.
you allow me to be present?
I think that is an excellent idea. I hope your presence will calm her and will perhaps allow her to speak more freely.
Please, detective. I know she has done a terrible thing, but I beg of you to give her the time to explain herself.
I will offer Mademoiselle Elizabeth the fair trial that she deserves, as I would with any suspect.
Thank you, Detective Poirot.
Would you bring Mademoiselle Elizabeth to the study where we will not be disturbed?
Of course, I'll find her immediately.
스털렁 씨가 엘리자베스 양과 소령 사이에 일어난 사건들에 대해 해준 말을 믿는다. 만약 그가 그녀를 공격하고 목숨의 위협을 느낄 정도로 몰아붙이지 않았다면 그녀가 저지른 일을 감행했으리라 생각하지 않는다. 반드시 그녀의 이야기, 진실을 들어야만 처벌 여부를 결정할 수 있다.
Mademoiselle Elizabeth, Mère...
Miss Angeline said you requested to see me urgently.
일러스트랑 모델링의 점이치가 반대네요.
We have some serious matters to discuss, and I would like to waste no further time.
Oh, yes, Detective.
몸은 좀
Still not quite
어떻습니까?
myself.
I was surprised when Monsieur Sterling hurried you to assist Madame Vandenbosch last night.
I should not have avoided my duties for so long. The house does not stop because I'm feeling a little under the weather.
That is true, but you cannot be expected to complete all your tasks if you are not in the right frame of mind.
Honestly, Detective, it was best for me to not sit and wallow anymore.
여러 주말 조사는 여러모로 저를
Have you been
애먹겠습니다.
able to uncover who the blackmailer is?
The blackmailer's identity has been established, and they will pay the price for their crimes.
Wonderful news, Detective. You can put it all behind you now. You must be thrilled.
I would not say thrilled, knowing that such a close friend has betrayed us.
Mademoiselle is correct. What I have learned over this weekend is that people are not always as they appear. While they may give an impression of being a friend or ally, they can in fact be something completely different.
And, what of them?
Well, mademoiselle, that is why I have asked you here now.
저는 모든 손님에게 소령에 대해 어떻게 생각하는지 질문했습니다. 이제 그 질문을 엘리자베스 양에게도 하죠.
I'm not quite sure what you want me to say, Detective.
Your honest opinion is all I ask, and s'il te plaît, do not hold back. No,
We only spoke when there was something in the house to be done. We did not speak of interests or pastimes.
you knew of his work with Monsieur de Silva?
I only know what is required of me to know, and that is very little.
소령 이야기가 나오니까 말투가 차가워졌네요.
But you were aware of his work as security at Monsieur de Silva's factory.
I was.
The factory your beloved Luke worked at before he was cruelly taken from this world.
Yes, Detective.
루크가 파업에 가담했을 뿐만 아니라 최전방에 있었다고 알고 있는데요.
Yes, that is where he spent his last moments. Standing shoulder to shoulder with his fellow workers.
The resulting riots were a terrible tragedy, one that I hope we will not have to see or experience again. Something that could have been avoided had the Major and his team done what was required of them.
Nobody deserved to die that day. Not my Luke.
그의 죽음에 소령을 탓하는 것입니까?
Detective, what kind of question is that?
It is a straightforward one.
He...
Mademoiselle, if there is something you wish to tell me, now
I'm sorry, Detective, I just don't know how to answer it.
let us consider what we know of the Major. He fronted the militia that attacked the workers at the strike. You were aware of this? You finally had someone to blame for Luke's death. Someone conveniently located in the same house, alone in his study.
No, Detective. It wasn't like that.
Tell me what happened with the Major on the evening of his death.
I was only in here trying to prove what I heard Mr. Beckers say. I was going to report him, I swear. Miss Angeline, you believe me, don't you?
I want to. I am still trying to understand it all myself.
베커스 휴고가 한 말을 증명하려고 그의 방에 들어갔다.
I was delivering Miss Angeline's dress to her room when I heard Mr. Beckers arguing with the Major in his study. They were ever so loud. I thought the whole house would have been listening to what they were saying. Mr. Beckers was talking about the factory strikes and how it was the Major's fault. He told him that if he didn't own up to his crimes, he would go to the newspapers.
I cannot imagine the Major would have taken kindly to Monsieur Becker's threat.
He didn't. He called him some rather uncouth names before Mr. Beckers left and went downstairs. I made sure to keep out of sight. After the altercation between the Major and Master Gideon, you went to speak with him outside, and I thought I could look around his study without anyone knowing. I had to know for sure. If it was true, he deserved to be held accountable.
And did you find the proof you are looking for?
I found a payment from Mr. De Silva, but there was nothing incriminating about that. I was so nervous. I felt like my heart was beating out of my chest.
And then you saw the blackmail note.
I recognized the writing on the envelope. I couldn't believe it. How could he do such a thing to Angeline? To the family that had taken him in?
Common sense would determine the Major was another victim of the blackmailer.
소령이 협박범이라고 생각했군요.
If I'd have used common sense, I wouldn't have been snooping around alone in his study in the first place. I heard the footsteps in the hall, and before I could move, the Major was standing in front of me, demanding to know why I was going through his belongings without permission. I tried to come up with an excuse, but nothing came out, and when he saw the letter in my hand, it was like Dr. Jekyll turning into Mr. Hyde. I tried to move around him towards the door, but he hurled something towards me and it crashed against the wall.
그래서 벽에 깨진 자국이 있었구나.
That would explain the damage to the wall.
I froze. I have never been so scared in all my life. I thought he was going to kill me there and then.
And you thought you would beat him to it.
Oh, Detective, you make it sound as though I had it all planned. He lunged forward and grabbed me by the arm. I tried to push him away, but he was too strong. His grip just got tighter and tighter. If only you had seen the look in his eyes, I dared not even scream. I saw the sheath on his belt. I didn't know what else to do. I didn't want to hurt him, but he wouldn't let go of me.
So you took your opportunity to put an end to it all.
I just wanted to get him off me. I didn't want to hurt him. I reached for it and I jabbed it at him. His grip instantly loosened and I ran straight out the door and didn't look back.
You did not even look to see what state you had left him in?
She had just been attacked, Detective.
Oui, please. Continue.
I ran down to the pantry looking for Rahana. She took one look at me and knew something was wrong. I explained to her what had happened and she went to find Archie. She said he would know what to do. We went back to the study and he was still lying there, motionless. Archie said that no one would believe me. That if someone like me killed someone like him, I would be sent straight to the gallows. He left the letter so you would find it. He said that if people knew what the Major was really like, then they wouldn't care what happened to him.
So I am to believe that it was Monsieur Sterling and Mademoiselle Rihanna that cleaned the scene and orchestrated a plan that included a fake telephone call and dressing as the Major so that he may be seen.
I swear I had no idea that is what they had done. Archie just told me to stay out of sight.
Then Monsieur Sterling and Mademoiselle Rihanna will be charged for obstruction of justice and impede.
Please, Detective, they were only trying to help me.
If they wished to help you, they should have brought all of this to my attention immediately instead of committing more illegal acts.
Surely you haven't forgotten what happened with Florette. She was only accused of stealing a bracelet. I killed a man.
It is a day I have not forgotten, mademoiselle, even for a moment.
Without your help,
전에
I won't stand
있었던
a
일
chance.
때문에
Please,
확실히
Detective Poirot, you are the
은폐하고
only one that can
싶었겠죠.
help me.
Oh, Elizabeth, why didn't you come to me?
너도 깜빵이 안 갔잖아.
I didn't think you would believe me. I felt so guilty. And when it was announced yesterday that he was a victim of the blackmailer, I wanted to tell you everything. I came to find you last night, Detective, but Archie stopped me. I'm sorry.
뭐가 생겼는데 뭔지 모르겠네요. 왜가 생겼구나.
The pieces of the.
Oh, yes, Detective.
소령의 칼은 어디로 갔죠?
I don't know where it is.
If you have been honest with me until now, I ask that you continue.
I'm sorry, I really don't know. Archie dropped it out of the study window and he said he would deal with it. I couldn't bear to touch the thing.
그녀는 스털링 씨와 레아나 양이 그녀가 저지른 일을 감추려고 무슨 노력을 했는지 전혀 모르고 있다. 스털링 씨가 그녀를 위해 무엇이든 하겠다고 말한 것은 거짓이 아니었다.
Please, I was only protecting myself. I didn't want to hurt him. He just wouldn't let me go.
Oui, mademoiselle. Mademoiselle tells quite the harrowing story.
I cannot imagine the Major acting in such a way. But Elizabeth could not make up such a story.
After learning what I have about the Major's character this weekend, I would not question the lengths. I know that you share a close bond with Mademoiselle Elizabeth. But you cannot.
She has committed a terrible crime, but she will live with that for the rest of her life. She is not a cold-blooded killer.
If what she says of the Major's attack is true, she acted in self-defense. And in the law's eyes, a crime has not been committed.
소령의 공격에 대해 한 말이 사실이라면 그녀의 행동은 정당방위에 해당하고 법의 관점으로 볼 때는 죄가 되지 않습니다. 우리나라였으면은 그 말을 아끼겠습니다.
I will do everything I can to
엘리자베스
ensure her
양의
story is
이야기가
heard and a
반영되는
fair
공정한
trial is
재판이
conducted.
이루어질 수 있도록 최선을 다하겠습니다. 저는 엘리자베스 양이 자백한 사건의 내용이 사실이라고 믿는다. 소령은 자신의 끔찍한 비밀이 밝혀질 것을 예상하고 분노에 휩싸여 이 젊은 여성을 공격했고 그녀가 자신을 보호하기 위해 어쩔 수 없는 선택을 하도록 몰아넣었다. 그녀는 스스로 위험한 처지에 놓이기를 자처했지만 소령의 명령에 의해 목숨을 잃은 다른 노동자와 사랑하는 사람을 위해 정의를 찾고자 그녀가 느꼈던 의무감을 일부 칭찬하고 싶다. 지금 정화선이 적당 작동하면 지금까지 찾아낸 것을 가지고 경찰 지원을 불러야 한다. 아직 쌓인 눈이 남아서 그들이 도착하려면 시간이 좀 걸릴 것 같다.
Mademoiselle, it is time I address the house.
Are you sure? What will you say? What if they do not listen?
I can assure you, they will.
Elizabeth was right, though. She's just a servant. What if...
Mademoiselle, when Detective Poirot speaks, they will listen. Would you ask the guests to convene in the library?
사람들 모으기 전에 잠깐 화장실 좀 갔다 올게요.
Of course. And what of the staff?
I have told Monsieur Sterling to remain in the staff quarters with the others. When the authorities arrive, they shall be dealt with. You have been of great help to me throughout my investigation, and now that it is over, I have one final request.
You only need to ask.
While I am speaking with the guests in the library, would you watch over Mademoiselle Elizabeth in my room?
You don't think she will try and escape, do you?
In her position, I do not know what she might try. But I trust with you there, any potential ideas of such a thing will be squashed.
Detective, you have spent more time making us sit and wait for you than anything else.
Madame Vandenbosch, If you think I have spent my time focused on anything besides uncovering the Major's killer, you are sorely mistaken.
I'm sure you will be eager to share your findings with us then.
All in good time, madame. Firstly, to understand the truth of what has occurred this weekend, one must know the timeline of events that not only preceded the Major's death, but succeeded.
We are all well aware of what happened before, Detective. You can save your breath.
You are only aware of what the guilty parties wanted you to believe, but now I shall apprise you to the true events. The reason for us all being here, you know. The altercation between Monsieur Demire and the Major, you know. The body of Monsieur Hagen was found while we were all sat enjoying a most delicious meal. That you also know. But what was kept from us all was that his body lay on the study floor for far longer than was thought.
It was that servant. She found him.
S'il te plaît, monsieur. It was indeed young Inga that found the Major's body lying lifeless in the study.
So it was her.
Monsieur, I will not allow for any further interruptions. I return to the Major's body. If we are to believe the scene that we were presented with, the Major must have been killed during the first course of our meal, a meal that none of you left, even for a moment. Speaking in the evening, you all confirmed one another's alibis, and although there was doubt in the validity of some, I confirmed that they were indeed all true. What I could not understand was how a man came to be found dead, and every guest accounted for at the time of death. That is until I questioned the latter. Monsieur Beckers, I shall now allow you to speak. You saw the Major smoking a cigar in the snow. Is that true?
It is.
False. You saw what you were meant to see. Someone in the Major's coat standing outside, giving the illusion that the Major was still very much alive. Monsieur da Silva, on the afternoon of the Major's death, do you recall hearing a telephone ring?
Now that you mention it, I have not heard a single ring all weekend.
Correct. The telephone lines have been down for the duration of our stay, meaning the telephone call that was received and promptly directed to the Major's study was yet another act of trickery and deceit. But it did not end there. When I entered the study for the first time, it was obvious someone had already been there and falsified the scene to stage a burglary and clear away important evidence, including the murder weapon. What followed was an investigation that had already been hindered. But even those lengths were not enough to derail me for long.
I think we have all had enough of your self-praise, Detective. Perhaps you would like to tell us who killed him now?
Madame, as I'm sure you would expect, it is not as simple as that. What many of you do not know is the discussion that was had between the Major and Monsieur Beckers earlier that day.
What has that got to do with anything? I told you I didn't kill him.
That I know to be true. What you do not know is that it was not only his ears that heard your spoken words.
I hope you are not implying I had something to do with it.
No, madame, there was another. Mademoiselle Elisabeth. You are all aware that the Major was hired by Monsieur da Silva to front the security during the workers' strikes. What very few of you know is that it was the Major's order that instigated the vicious attacks on those unarmed men and resulted in numerous deaths, including Mademoiselle Elisabeth's fiancé, Luc. Monsieur Beckers confronted the Major, declaring that he was to hand himself in. That is what Mademoiselle Elisabeth overheard. Now, knowing the truth, she waited until the Major was away from his study. After he stepped outside following the confrontation with Monsieur Demire's fist, it looked to be the perfect opportunity, or so she thought. The Major returned and found her looking for the proof she required to hand him over to the authorities.
If the maid bumped him off, why hasn't she been arrested?
The events that followed in the study are not those of a cold-blooded murder, but one of a young girl that had no other option but to protect her own life.
Sounds to me, Detective, like you have taken a shine to this young girl and would rather protest her innocence than arrest her for murder, the crime she has committed.
Jeez, this is gonna make for a juicy story.
Mademoiselle, I ask you this. You have seen the Major's anger before, oui?
What if I have?
How do you think he would have reacted if someone was to find proof that he had committed a terrible act, and that if made public, would surely result in his incarceration?
오,
Exactement.
It is quite the story you have told, Detective, but all I have heard
제가
is that
마이크를 안 켜고
Elizabeth
있었네요.
overheard a conversation blaming the Major for her fiancé's death, and she murdered him in revenge. A servant killing a man that is as revered as he was. She will face the noose.
I am not denying that a man has lost his life, but it is not the crime of murder that you all believe. While the Major did not deserve to die in such a way, it was his actions towards Mademoiselle Elizabeth that drove her to defend herself in any way she could. Mademoiselle Elizabeth will be punished, but we will let the law decide the severity of her punishment.
She has played you like a fiddle, Detective, acting the innocent victim. She will be arrested and hanged for her crime, like every other cold-blooded
아우,
killer.
아줌마 진짜.
Here, here.
Give her what she deserves.
The girl has got to pay for what she's done.
소령의 서재에서 무슨 일이 있었는지 이보다 더 명확하게 알 수 없을 것이다. 저들은 모두 소령을 어떻게 생각했는지, 그가 저지른 끔찍한 범죄도 그가 그들에게 했던 짓도 모두 잊어버렸다. 나는 이 집 안에 있는 사람들이 엘리자베스 양의 형량에 부정적인 영향을 미치게 할 수 없다. 그들의 과거 행각이 어떻게 이렇게 불행한 상황과 인명피해를 초래했는지 볼 수 있게 해야 한다. 아마 노동자들의 파업뿐만 아니라 그로 인한 폭동에 대해 그들이 어떻게 기여했는지를 상기시켜야 할 것이다.
Those of you that are calling for the hanging of Mademoiselle Elizabeth, have you forgotten the roles you played? Your actions have been far from innocent.
Look, Detective, I see where you are going with this, but it's not going to work. So maybe the strikes were down to De Silva and Beckers. But don't try and drag me into their mistakes.
Mademoiselle Conrad,
너가
if you are so
베커스 씨
confident of your innocence,
조종했잖아.
perhaps we should begin with you.
머리 기사를 위해 뭐든지 하겠다는 제안이 불가능한 것은 아니죠? 네스파?
You don't need to imply it's only me that does. Ask any of my journalists, they'll say the same.
Even if in the process people are hurt? You knew the situation surrounding the strikes and only sought to swell the anger in people and create further chaos. Mademoiselle, you so often have something to say. Now is not the time for silence.
You really are delusional.
Maybe you should just keep your theories and claims to yourself.
당신은 어떻게든 다른 사람들을 자기 계획에 이용했고 그로 인한 영향을 고려하지 않았습니다. 저는 이익을 위해 다른 사람들의 목숨을 희생시키는 분야가 있다는 것은 전혀 몰랐습니다. 저는 위에 게 나은 것 같아요.
You obviously have no idea what goes on in my world. I would say stick to honest police work, but it seems that it's not in your field either.
다른 사람들의 실패를 딛고 승승장구하셨죠.
Look, it's...
Mademoiselle, I do not have time for your excuses. Do you wish to state your direct involvement, or should I?
It's not... Okay, fine. Yes, the story was going nowhere. There was a deal on the table, and it was going to be done and dusted. Everything you said is true. I wanted the story. The scoop that would have blown the others out of the water. I never wanted anyone to get hurt. But I can see what I did wasn't right. I didn't think you had this side in you. I can see now why Angeline asked for you personally. You're not like other cops. It's clear it's the law and doing the right thing through and through with you. If you say it was self-defense, I believe you.
We can't just forget what that girl has done. It's not Jackie's fault, or any of ours, that she decided to do what she did.
Monsieur Beckers, you are the last person I expected to defend Mademoiselle Conrad. We talked only last night, and correct me if I am wrong, but you have already declared the role you played. To me, at least.
Yes, we talked.
당신이
It's just
제일
not fair for you
문제야.
to attack Jackie like that, putting words in her mouth until she succumbs to your plan.
어제 논의에서 베커 씨는 파업과 폭동에 자신의 역할이 영향을 미쳤다는 것을 인정했지만 그 사실을 남들은 알지 못하게 하려는 것 같다. 자신의 사적인 문제가 공개되는 것을 좋아하지 않을 수도 있지만 그것이 그를 납득시키는 데 필요하다면 해야만 한다. 파업이 폭력적으로 변해서 동지들을 위험에 빠뜨릴 가능성을 생각하지 않았다고요? 단도직입적으로 그냥 갑시다. 당신이 노주위원장인데도 노주와 전혀 관련 없는 사람에게 휘둘렸습니다.
Detective, I'm afraid you're misunderstood. That is not how it was. It was not my intention for things to escalate as they did. I could not have predicted that would happen. Jackie was documenting everything to do with the strikes. She wanted our story to be heard and wanted to know how I was handling the negotiations.
And they were handled by yourself?
Naturally. If I cannot handle simple negotiations, I am not fit to be in the position I am in. No, it wasn't like that.
This is not a tale that has been created. The facts I speak came directly from your mouth yesterday. Why is it you cannot admit she exploited your passion and desire for your men in front of the other guests?
Nothing is ever simple, Detective. I'm sure you understand that better than anyone.
당신은 목소리 내지 못하는 사람들을 위해 싸워왔습니다. 그렇다면 사회적 차별의 영향으로 또 한 명을 잃는 일을 용납하지 않으시겠죠?
You're right, Detective. I have tried so hard to deny my part, but I know only too well that my decisions led to the death of those men. I know I cannot excuse what I've done. I just want you all to know that I am not a hateful or malicious man. I only wanted to prove that I was the right man. I have lived in other shadows for so long. I thought I would be able to finally step into the light and be the one that everyone remembered, not forgot. Monsieur Da Silva offered me a deal and I turned it down. I thought I was doing right by the workers, but it was only myself.
What more proof do you need? He said it himself. I made a generous offer to reach a resolution, and he turned his nose up at it.
It was not that simple, though. An offer was made, but Monsieur Beckers and the workers would never have been forced into that position had their working conditions been satisfactory to begin with.
This is outrageous! Do you plan on blaming everyone for doing their jobs?
이
I
아저씨만
suppose it makes you feel
목소리가
better
엄청
about
커요. 이
yourself,
아저씨만
doesn't it?
성량이 되게 좋으신가 보네. 다실바 씨가 결국 입을 열었지만 협박 편지 문제를 논의할 때는 개인적으로 비밀리에 나눈 대화인 만큼 방어적인 면모를 보였다. 그가 다른 손님 앞에서 솔직하게 털어놓은 것이라고 기대할 순 없다. 그의 잘못을 다시 인정하게 하려면 설득이 필요할 것이다. 단순히 자기가 할 일을 하고 자기 사람에게 타당한 대우를 해주었다라면 그런 파업은 일어나지 않았을 겁니다. 누군가의 행동을 정당화하려고 애쓰는 것은 처음 보는군요. 문제는 당신의 행동과 당신의 결정에서 비롯된 것입니다. 단도직입적으로
It may
갑시다.
be a big deal to you, but I am used to workers not being happy with something. And most of the time, that unhappiness is directed at me. When you're in charge of your own factory, you'll understand. I handle the situation the best I could. If you think otherwise, maybe you have proved us all right that you aren't the great detective you claim to be.
지금 자네 주장처럼 훌륭한 탐정이 아니란 걸 충분히 증명한 건지도 모르고 제가 주장하는 모든 것은 사실과 진실에 근거합니다. 자기 비밀을 감추고 싶은 욕망은 강력한 힘으로 작용하죠. 선생님이 전소에 얼마나 쉽게 무너질지 궁금하군요. 같은 혐의를 제기한 익명의 협박범에게는 돈을 지불할 용의가 있었습니까?
Do your worst, detective. I have spent years building my name, my reputation. This is all just a feeble attempt to strike some kind of fear into me.
Monsieur Da Silva, you seem to have forgotten our previous
I recall them just fine, thank you. A police officer trying to manipulate facts to...
고용인들을 상대로 가혹한 행위와 민병대 고용에 대한 주장. 그게 제 의도에 따라 왜곡된 사실입니까? 의도적인 건 아니건 간에 소련과 이 계약이 폭동에 불을 당긴 것입니다. 위쪽으로 가죠.
Is that what you plan to do? Accuse us all of something until we feel enough guilt that we agree to allow the girl to walk free.
The events that led to the Major's murder are not as simple as you have tried to convince yourself. I have uncovered what initiated both the murder of your workers and of the Major. It is you that refused.
Apparently anyone can become a detective now. I really don't know how you gained your title.
Through order and...
Order? There's no order in beating down who you consider suspects until they have no other option but to admit something, guilty or not.
Monsieur Da Silva, you have stood steadfast, and your opinion on your involvement...
Detective, you would do well not to anger my friends.
It was not my intention. I only want those responsible to be held accountable for their actions. Does your position on Mademoiselle Elisabeth's guilt remain the same?
Even after all your attempts, Detective, Felix was still murdered. Self-defense
아,
or not, she
저
chose
사람은
to hide
실패한 것
what she had
같은데요,
done because
느낌상?
she knew what she had done was wrong, and she will be punished for it.
It was not choice to hide anything, madame. If in her position, I ask, what would you have done? The Major has already furiously thrown an object at you, barely missing your head, and
But I wouldn't have driven a knife into him, that I can tell you for sure. She is no fool. She intended to kill, not to defend.
판덴보시 부인은 다른 손님보다 훨씬 설득이 까다롭지만 이전에 내 접근법이 통했다. 만약 엘리자베스 양이 다른 선택의 여지가 없는 행동을 했다는 것을 알게 되면 소령의 행동이 그녀의 행동을 초래했다고 설득해야 한다.
Quite presumptuous of you to assume violence is in his nature.
Putting my own feelings towards the Major aside, he was not an honorable man, at least at some time in his life. He must have been for you to allow him in your house for so many years. So, even you confirm he had a history of aggression.
소령은 영국군에서 불명예 전역을 당했죠. 이유를 아십니까?
I'm sure that is none of my business. Likewise, it is none of...
The Major shot and killed a number of unarmed prisoners as they were bound and terrified, posing no threat. His actions are unforgivable and should not be defended by anyone.
You judge him so harshly, but I return the question. What would you have done in his position? He had made mistakes. I will not deny that. In those moments when a decision had to be made, it fell to him, and he did what he...
소령은 무장하지 않는 노동자에게 공격할 것을 명령했습니다. 당연히 그런 것은 용납할 수 없는 일 아닙니까?
I did not know the circumstances of it. If he made that choice, he must have thought there was no other option.
S'il te plaît, madame. I ask that you consider everything you know of the Major carefully.
My friend has been murdered in cold blood, and you have the gall to ask me to save her? I will see to it that your superiors know Elizabeth will hang for this.
I knew that you had a cold heart, but never would I have expected to see you turn on a young girl so cruelly.
Excuse me?
오, 제 편을 들어주네요.
She may have been the one that held the knife, but look at the monster that stood before her. It could not be clearer the type of man. No, I shall refrain from offending men everywhere. The type he bribed, he extorted, he murdered. And yet when he attacks a young girl and she does us a favor and stops him for good, she is punished.
I'm sorry, Margot, but I am struggling to understand why you have involved yourself in this affair.
Because that girl does not deserve your judgment. You should be ashamed of yourself. You all should be for allowing this to happen.
스파이 씹어갖고는 돈 뜯어내는 사람이 하는 말로는 좀 그렇지만 일단 저희 편이 돼주니까 넘어가도록 하죠.
Countess, I have talked at length of the Major's death, but not the reason for my invitation in the first place.
말하려나 보다.
When I last gathered you all together, I spoke of a blackmail ring that was rife in the area, and then of the letter that the Major had received. Mademoiselle Angeline requested my help personally after she received such a letter threatening her family name. She felt I was the only one that could uncover the truth. And uncover the truth.
Get on with it, detective. Who dared try and extort my family and then have the gall to...
If it was not for the honesty of a young servant, I would perhaps still be looking for the
For goodness sake, it was me.
Margot, how could you?
While it looked as though the Countess was helping the young women at the shelter, she was in fact only finding them positions of employment in wealthy homes to gather information on them and learn secrets that she would ultimately be able to use against them. Monsieur da Silva fell victim to her network of moles and was in turn blackmailed. It was quite the prosperous setup you had, knowing that they would not be prepared to lose their social standing if a secret was to find its way from where it had been hidden for so long.
That cannot be true, Margot. How could you do such a cruel thing?
That is rich, coming from you.
You are one of my oldest friends.
High and mighty, Madame van den Bosch. You think you can do what you wish when you wish it and there will be no repercussions. You are as bad as all of them.
If I do not get a straight answer out of you, I will march you to the police station myself.
I'm surprised it took the Major this long to start living with you. He must have been on the edge for some time.
How dare you speak to me like that? In my own home.
A home you share with the father of your daughter for so many years, and she still remains none the wiser.
You have no right.
Maman,
Angeline? Have you heard what she has admitted to? She's
너
really
엘리자베스랑
trying to
있어야
make
되잖아.
herself-
is what she says true? Felix, he was my father? That is the secret that the letter was talking about, isn't it? You told me that we had nothing to hide. Detective Poirot.
아, 이미
were you aware
연행했나
of
보네.
this?
Oui, mademoiselle. But it was not my place to repeat.
I don't understand. What about father?
Your mama betrayed the love of a good, honest man and played away behind his back and then kept it hidden for all these years like a lady of the night with her client
Wow.
list.
You will say no more. Angeline, I...
Did Felix know?
This is not an appropriate conversation.
He knew, dear girl. He knew the whole time. It is only dear Edwin that was blind to their deceit.
You will not talk of him like that. You will not talk of him at all.
If I don't, who will? You never deserved him. You don't even deserve the memory of him.
Countess, there is something that you still have not explained.
What more is there for her to say?
How long were you in love with the Viscount for?
Margot? Is that true?
We were destined to be together. And then you turned up. And I was all but forgotten about.
But you were nothing more than friends.
And you made sure of that, didn't you? From the day you arrived, it was all about what you wanted and what you had to do to get it. You didn't consider Edwin at all. He was just a purse.
이미 이 배경부터 돈 지갑이.
I loved my husband. And I miss him every day.
Loved him enough to stray?
Both of you, no more.
Please, Angeline. Let me explain.
Maman, I do not wish to hear anything else from you.
Not even your own daughter wants to hear your lies anymore. Cassandra van den Bosch, all alone.
How dare you!
전쟁터로 만들고 혼자 쓱 나가기. 그것도 웃으면서 나가죠.
While I feel a sense of satisfaction and pride in solving both cases, there is still a part of me that is reluctant to revel in triumph. I am content with the unmasking of Countess de Vos as the blackmailer, and knowing that she will pay for her crimes. But it is the justice for Mademoiselle Elizabeth that worries me. She will stand in a court of law, and I can only hope that they can see she acted in self-defense. I must trust that our legal system and justice will prevail, and a fair sentencing will be given. In protecting her own life, she took the life of another. Perhaps the guilt she must live with is a greater punishment than any sentence she can receive. Countess de Vos was taken from Nemozinet House in cuffs and placed under arrest. Although she initially tried to plead her innocence, Inga, along with a number of other girls that the Countess had found employment for, came forward and made full statements. She was charged with 5 counts of blackmail and extortion and sent to a house of corrections, where she will have a new life to become accustomed to.
Archibald.
Monsieur Sterling and Mademoiselle Rihanna were also reprimanded for their participation. While they may not be facing time in prison, tampering with a crime scene and obstruction of a police investigation are certainly not something that houses and new employers will look positively on. Mademoiselle Angeline finally became Madame Demire, and together they took up residence in England, where Monsieur Demire continues to support and fight for fairness and equality in London. I am happy to say that we have remained in contact, and Madame Demire has become a regular correspondent of mine, and the latest joyous news is that they are expecting a child of their own. After Madame van den Bosch's secret was revealed to the world, her position in the social hierarchy was no more, disappearing in a moment. While she still resides in Belgium, I believe she has had to adapt to a far more modest way of life. A humbling experience for her, I am sure. Madame Demire has not mentioned her maman in a single letter. After the discovery of her real father and how she had been lied to for so many years, I am not surprised if her departure from Belgium was somewhat an act of separation from her maman. Mademoiselle Conrad left Nemozinet House the same way she entered, confident in herself and audacious in her opinions. Her report of the Major's murder at the house and the surrounding blackmails became one of the most talked about stories of the year. While there were certain details of her own involvement that did not make it to print, she was really quite complimentary about the detective at the heart of the case.
칭찬 많이
Monsieur de
받았군요.
Silva tried to continue in his position as factory owner and business entrepreneur, but after his accounts and business dealings were investigated following the details of his blackmail being made public in Mademoiselle Conrad's article, his illustrious business empire began to crumble and is now facing an international corporate investigation.
다행이다. 잘
Monsieur Becker
풀렸네요.
stepped down from his position as union leader, accepting that he was no longer fit to represent the workforce that, in his words, he had let down on a scale of unmeasurable proportion. Although he is no longer the voice of the workers, he continues to support them from behind the scenes. Monsieur Zachariah and his brother made amends, and returning to his family home, and after sobering up, he was able to find the help that he required. I understand that he is now helping fellow soldiers with similar conditions. And Mademoiselle Elizabeth. She stood before a court and was found guilty of second-degree murder. She was sentenced to time in a female correctional house on the outskirts of the city.
왜 정당방위잖아.
Alone in a foreign country with no friends or family for support, it will certainly be a hard life for her there. Her mental and physical strength will surely be tested to their limits, but she could not go unpunished. Without repercussions, we would become a society of animals. The death of Elizabeth's beloved Luc has been at the center of everything. Had those in positions to help not acted with only themselves in mind, perhaps he would still be alive today, and the Major would have paid the price for his own crimes in the eyes of the law, not at the blade of a knife. The blood of Major Felix Egan will remain on Elizabeth's hands. A stain that wherever she is and whatever she may do, she will never be able to wash clean. However, It will remain as a reminder to not only her, but all of us, of what we as human beings are capable of to protect ourselves. We all have something that may be considered shameful or sinful, and it is how we deal with it that shows our true character. Those involved in the riots, the workers' deaths, and the Major's killing believed themselves to be untouchable. Whether it was from their social standing or their confidence in themselves, they learned that everyone is accountable for their actions. There is no exemption because of the suit you wear or the money in your bank account. There is no price to a man's life. It cannot be bought or traded or discarded. No man is better than another, including Detective Hercule Poirot.
정당방위로 인정받길 바랬는데 그러지는 못했나 보네요. 이게 배드엔딩인가? 이제 3게임밖에 안 나오네. 재밌게 했습니다. 게임이 아무래도 약간 대화 형식의 치중을 많이 하다 보니까 졸린 순간도 많았는데 그래도 스토리는 굉장히 재밌게 즐겼습니다. 사람들이 막 그래픽 막 안 좋다 막 이러는데 사실 할인할 때 사면은 하기 좋은 게임인 것 같아요. 이거 최근에 나온 오리엔탈 특급 기차가 제가 알기로는 굉장히 잘 만들었다고 알고 있거든요. 그래서 기회가 되면은 나중에 그 게임을 한번 해보도록 하겠습니다. 오늘도 방송 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 저는 점심 먹고 이따가 다시 돌아오도록 하겠습니다. 그럼 안녕!